coral because they both have stingers. The coral has little sea anemones, like these little tubes, so that they can sting. They have feeding tentacles and fighting tentacles. The feeding tentacles stuff its food in their mouth to paralyze it. The fighting tentacles keep its space from its neighbors. It has a mouth to stuff its food in. It has a body. And these little things are rocks and shells, so they look like rocks, and that's so their predators won't eat them. They have a foot so they can hang onto rocks and reefs. They eat mussels, shrimps, crabs, fish, sea urchins, and starfish. They live in reefs and tide pools. Do you know why these ones aren't green? Because they're down below and sunlight can't get to them. Do you know why these ones are green? Because they have algae growing on them. And you know how they make algae? Wow. You make it from sunlight. Do you know symbiosis means that 3 creatures or 2 creatures live together and help out each other? Do you know what the clownfish does for a sea anemone? It helps it get food because little bits of its food goes down into the sea anemone. You know what it does for algae? It gives it a place to live and it gives it food. And you know what these guys do for the sea anemone?
I actually don't know.
They do the same thing. They give food to it. Do you know why the sea anemone can't grab onto it and then eat it?
I actually don't know that either.
Because the clownfish have slippery skin. This is the San Diego starburst. You know why it's named a starburst? Because it's named after the candy starburst.
Really?
It has blue tips, and it has a green body and a blue mouth with brown stripes all around its mouth. You can find it in La Jolla Tide Pool.
Goodness.
Bye.
Tessa, no, that's not even a silent cheer. That is a big cheer. Let's give Tessa. Do you want a little roller coaster cheer or a big roller coaster cheer?
A giant.
Okay, we've got to give our first report giver a giant cheer. Are you ready? All right. No, we're going to actually have a seat. Here we go, Tessa. You ready for your cheer? Trains on the track. Really giant. I'm telling you, really. We don't even care if Miss Grantline hears us. Here we go. Roller coaster going up. Getting to the top. Ready, giant? Go! Do I ask the questions or do I pass them out?
You ask them.
I'm ready. How did you get to be so cute?
That's not even on the board.
Oh!
It's about sea anemone.
Oh, well, I just wonder how you get to be so cute. And
I get it from my mommy.
And how are you so smart? Who helped you with this report?
My daddy.
So you're cute from your mommy and smart from your daddy? And from your mommy. Oh, all right.
Mostly from my mommy.
How big does the largest sea anemone grow?
As big as you, Misty.
An anemone for real is as big as me?
Mhm.
Wow.
6 feet.
6 feet, so even taller than me too. Wow. Thumbs up if you've ever seen an anemone that big. Whoa, I haven't.
It's huge.
Okay.
It's awesome.
Here's another question. How big do they normally grow?
As big as my hand.
Oh, let's see your hand. So that's what they normally are, about the size of your hand? Very cool. Ooh. What is the sea anemone related to?
It's related to jellyfish and coral. Because I already asked it on
Yes. Ooh, what is an invertebrate?
You said it right.
Did I? How do you say it?
Invertebrate.
Oh, invertebrate. I said the T, didn't I? What is it?
It means it has no bones in its body.
No bones, and it's not an H, it's an A. Why are the tide-pole sea anemones green?
Because they have algae growing on them.
Very good. What rainforest animal has algae growing on them?
A sloth.
Yeah, she knows that too. Where can you find the San Diego Starbird?
At La Jolla Beach.
La Jolla Beach. Oh, these questions are
In
all
the
about
tide pool.
in the tide pool. Could I ask a question to one of the kids and see if they know the answer, see if they're paying attention? Can I? So if we need help, we'll ask you. How's that? Is that a good idea?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, raise your hand if you know this answer. I haven't even asked it yet. Why doesn't the clownfish get stung by the sea anemone? Call a friend. You might need help.
Because he has slippery skin.
Is that true? Give him a high five in the air. Okay. Can I ask another one to the class? Okay. This is kind of quizzing them if they get it right. Is that okay, guys?
And if they don't, then I'll say it out loud.
How does the sea anemone help the clownfish? How does the sea anemone help the clownfish?
So eggs.
Is that right?
Ding, ding, ding.
Ooh. Okay, can I have you ask this question? I don't want to say it wrong. Okay.
What is symbiosis mean?
Ooh, with one hand.
2. 3.
Who do you think we should call?
1. Nate.
2 or 3 animals help each other.
Is that right?
Ding, ding, ding.
Oh.
What does neurotoxin?
What is that? Ooh. Do you want to call somebody or do you want to answer?
I want to call.
Oh, you want to call somebody? Okay.
No one's raising their hand?
No? I think it was in the report.
No.
Neurotoxin. What is it?
Kale.
Help us out. What is it?
It paralyzes stuff.
Oh. Wow, you're so smart. Why does a sea anemone have rocks and shells stuck to their body?
Kelsey.
So, no creature eats them.
Is that true?
Mm-hmm.